Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. In the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. Chris Dunn is out there with Jones. And it's Lopez in at the center position. Shot clock at 5. No good on the triple. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the board. They just pounded them inside.
And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
And the 3 off target.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Lopez against Doncic. Reeves outside. Offensive rebound. James finds Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Doncic has got the first bucket of the night, a 3-pointer for the Lakers. Outside, Jones. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Leonard against Smart. Just 4 to shoot. Pulls up on the elbow. And it's Leonard again missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
James a screen on Jones. And here's Doncic from the arc. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against Dallas. Pass to Collins. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Smart.
And 0 for 4 starts. Somebody forgot to take this team out of the cooler.
Now Reed. Smart passes to Ayton. James in the post. Dunn covering. And James gets it to go on the assist by Ayton. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Out left to the wing. Dunn kicks to Collins. Leonard on the wing. And they get it. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Pass to Reeves. Lopez with the steal. From 13, Leonard no luck.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
For longtime veteran Brook Lopez, his evolution, Clark, as a player goes beyond his 3-point shooting.
Yeah, I agree with you because folks tend to forget his defense was considered a weakness early in his career. Now he's turned into one of the best shot blockers and rim protectors in the league.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. He's courtside. Soulja Boy is in the building.
Too fresh off in it. You ever crank that, buddy?
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Doncic outside. Ayton sets the pick for Doncic. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now, here's Dunn. Still without a basket. Leonard looking over the floor. And he makes that one.
One thing about Leonard around the bucket now, because he's got those humongous mitts, it helps him control the rock like very few players can.
Now here's Smart. 9-point game his last outing. Here's James. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Leonard. The three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Deflects the pass and stolen by Dunn. Inside, Smart with the steal. Doncic right side. Lakers passing it around. Here's James. Great D that time from Leonard.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Lobbed up there for Collins.
So this is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Dunn against Doncic. James a screen on Dunn. Trying to get something going, and James throws it down.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one after the win against the Nuggets. Dunn with a screen on Smart. Outside Leonard. To the middle, here's Jones, and Jones with the stuff.
Yeah, he's got his master's degree in dunking. Derrick Jones Jr. can throw it down on everybody.
Oh, Ayton in position. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
He had passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura is checked in. Now here's Lopez. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Dunn driving inside. It's stolen by Hachimura. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touching that. Hayes is checked in for LeBron. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Collins. The Lakers leading. And here is Doncic. 8 points for him. Outside for Smart. A three-pointer, no good. Clippers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Back to Batum. On the wing, Mathurin. Stolen by Smart. Pass to Reeves. On the wing, Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Mathurin with the ball. Now guarded by Smart. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Now here's Mathurin, the fast break chance. Dunn outside. Mathurin with a screen for Dunn. 6 to shoot. The wide open look here for Lopez. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Lopez has got 5 points so far. Lakers trail by 3. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Yeah, trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And turn your attention to the court. It's your Lakers night squad.
The Lakers making a switch here. Kunad's checked in. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. The 4th spot held by Chris Dunn.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Hachimura against Batum. Doncic passes to Kunad. Outside Mathurin. There's the pick. Launches it. Scored the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
At the elbow, Batum. Pass to Conan Niederhauser. Now done. He has yet to score. One-on-one here. It's stolen by Mathurin. Now done. Here's Conan Niederhauser. Covered by Hayes. Back to Dunn. From outside the arc. Kunad with the rebound. Lakers trail by 6. On the wing, Doncic. Covered by Miller to stop the run. Reeves against Dunn. And Hayes throws it down.
That's a high IQ pass by Reeves. He sets up the guy who's most open.
So it's the Clippers now. To the inside. Doncic with the steal. Over Dunn. And there's another one for the Lakers.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning, defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Reeves with it, defended by Mathurin. And here's Doncic from the arc. Batum grabs the miss. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And with the size Dunn possesses, it allows him to see the floor really well. So good at setting his guys up for quality shots as a result.
Jake LaRavia is checked in for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 5. 50 seconds left to play here in the first. Shot's good by Kunad.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triplet.
Here's Dunn. Nothing on the board. Outside Mathurin. Just 5 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Batum. And the Clippers miss again. Lakers have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. LaRavia with it. Pass to Doncic. Over Miller. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Clippers lead by 2. And we'll be back with you right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Derek Jones is out there with Miller. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home, guys.
And looking to protect it. Okay, thank you, Allie. Leonard, no luck. The Lakers trail. Doncic passes to LaRavia. Outside, James. To the paint. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
And a quick check of the stats for Marcus Smart. Some last season stats for him. He was around 9 points per last year. 3 assists and 2 rebounds. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Ayton, he's checked in for Hachimura. High post Lopez. Ayton's there. Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
Good job there by Leonard setting that screen.
Here's Smart. Still scoreless. Doncic outside. LeBron is screen on Miller. Down low. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. It's going to send LeBron James to the line. Hands on Benedict Mathurin. Well, Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to Miller. Back to Leonard. Jones sets the pick for Leonard. Rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Ayton controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Back to Collins, and stolen by LeBron. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Ayton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Well, you know, Clark, anticipation is key in this NBA game. So often it seems the great ones can see a play ahead.
I don't think there's any question about it, Kevin. It's one of the things I look for in players. How do they see the floor? Do they make passes based on anticipation versus reaction? It's almost like somebody playing checkers and another guy playing chess. The very best players seem to be chess players.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Aiden, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Ayton hits them both. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Lopez, a screen on Smart. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's James. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
You just have to discipline yourself not to fall for James' pump fake, because as soon as he gets you up in the air, you're done.
2 shots.
That one is off.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Good on the second free throw.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Now here's Jones. Miller outside. Stolen by Reeves. For the finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
Hey, we know it's hard to score in this league. Reeves knows that too. That's why he wants to score in transition whenever he can.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Lakers.
A chance here to assess what parts before the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Clippers.
And they've pretty much ignored the corner three tonight. It's a useful shot to have. It really forces the D out wide and opens things up in the middle.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jones, the pass to Miller. Jones sets the pick for Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jones. Clippers moving the ball around. And here's Leonard from 3. And the Clippers miss again.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Take a break. And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
First free throw is good.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And both free throws good for James.
Boy, LeBron just continues to perform at a very high level, which is simply incredible when you consider his age.
Leonard, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And providing the support, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by the Lakers.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for one.
And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard Clark can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, when he's healthy, he is unstoppable. The mid-range game is platinum level. He can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing, is so underrated, but clearly obvious because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him when he goes to the rack with force.
Here's LeBron. Clippers able to drain the three. Five to shoot. Ayton, the pass to Reeves. Over Jones. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Clippers trail. Pass to Collins. Now here's Lopez. 5 points in the game. Leonard on the wing. He's defended by Reeves. And it's Leonard missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Now here's Leonard. A 23-point game for him in the win against Denver. To the middle. Leonard finagling one in close.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Nice try. It's all good. Oh, what those moves.
Check in for the Clippers. Well, we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. Fourth, the Clippers.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Inside, and Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now, here's Dunn. Hasn't made one yet. to the inside. Here's Collins. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists tonight.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Reeves with it, defended by Jones. In the corner, it's James. Over Collins. Clock at 6. Smart finds Reeves. Lets it go. Smart misses. And so Miller will bring it up for the Clippers. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Outside, Jones gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jones has got 6 points in the quarter.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Smart passes to Ayton. Reeves against Jones. Outside, Smart. Vanderbilt kicks to Smart. Pass to Reeves. He drives in.
Well, there's a flow that's just nice when you watch Reeves play. Smooth on that drive right there.
Outside, Jones. Done with a screen on Smart. Now Collins. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
James outside. Back to Reeves. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here now, the Clippers. They're on a 16-6 run. Dunn passes to Jones. Smart against Dunn. Takes it inside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Smart on the wing. He's guarded by Collins. Nice shot by James.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
Now here's Jones. 8 points for him. Back to Dunn. Plays it up off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. Here's LaRavia. Scoreless thus far. Hachimura with a screen on Jones. And here is Doncic. And Kunad wide open. He shoots. Again, the miss by the Lakers. And Batum kicks to Dunn. Outside Mathurin. Kicks it out to Jones. On the wing, Batum. 4 on the clock from downtown. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Pass to Kunad. Fires the 3. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Dunn left side. Back to Batum. And here is Dunn. Jones with the screen on Kunad. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Offline with his three.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Pass to Kunad. Now here's Hayes. Defended by Mathurin. Here's Hachimura. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Outside, Jones. 1:11 left in the first half. Back to Dunn. Pass to Batum. On the wing, Mathurin. Pulls up. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Dunn. Last season's performance for him. Averaged 6 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch. He was shooting well at the beginning, but he's getting less and less consistent now.
Moravia passes to Hayes to stop the drought. And yes, it's good. Hayes has got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
That's how they use a size mismatch in tight. Take it to the rack.
Dunn dishes to Batum. Back to Dunn. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Excellent D that time from Jones. Mathurin for three. Beat the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Clippers on top, leading by 3. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Coach Tyronn Lue. And, Coach, tell me more about your team's performance there in that first half.
I thought we got tired a little early, but, our pace was good. I thought we got some stops early, got out in transition, but we're doing okay.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And, folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Arena Entertainment.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
I like how they've been eating the glass. Figuratively, no one should eat glass.
Just barbecued chicken.
It's the centerpiece of healthy, balanced diet, Ernie.
All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. And here's a good one. Gerald Hops inquires, what would happen if the league got rid of the three-point line?
I actually love that idea. Get rid of those little guys running around on the outside. Ernie, you're living in the paint.
Yeah, nope. Let's not go back to the olden days. No, thank you.
Well, the league is always looking for ways to improve and evolve, but I agree. I don't see that one happening anytime soon. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So it's the Clippers now. 3-point lead. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. LeBron James is out there with Smart. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. And J.J. Redick 5 as we get into the second half. Lopez, a screen on Smart. Leonard, the pass to Lopez. Just 2 to shoot. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul.
The Lakers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
Reeves almost making it look really easy. Gets the ball and takes the shot.
Dunn passes to Leonard. Five on the clock. Jones sets the pick for Leonard. Three-pointer. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Reeves the pass to Doncic. For the lead. It's hauled in by Dunn. The Clippers shooting reasonably well, 45%. Jones, no luck. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. James with the bucket.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Back to Leonard. Over Smart. And the Clippers miss again.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started.
He seems ageless at times, guys. Somehow, some way, LeBron continues to rip off these insane sequences time and time again. Remarkable.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Leonard kicks to Lopez. Out to the wing. Over Ayton. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys. Missing their first 4 attempts.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And Smart keeps the offense connected. Just does a great job of making sure they have a nice flow.
Outside Leonard. Collins, a screen on Smart. And here's Leonard from 3. Drops in the tray. Leonard's got 10.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight blanks.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And going up against the Pelicans, that'll be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
No good on the free throw. Miller's checked in for Derek Jones. And he sinks the second. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Leonard against Smart. Puts one up from 19. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Kawhi Leonard.
Such a good score. You know, Kawhi's got virtually all of the tools.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. John Collins becoming a knockdown shooter. He said, I think I've always had the ability to shoot. I'm just feeling it from 3 right now. My teammates are doing a good job of finding me in the spots that I like, and I've worked on my shot a lot, and I'm sort of settling into it. Guys, back to you.
Very capable. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Done. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Collins. Miller with the ball. Defended by Reeves. Miller, the pass to Collins. Back to Miller. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Kicks it out to Collins. Knocks down the 3-ball. Collins has got 12. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnovers, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Out to the right wing. Collins kicks to Leonard. Lopez sets a screen for Leonard. Over Smart, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on 8.
Really hard to get to the shot of Lopez, especially with his reach.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
And the first one drops.
A big physical guy with an undeniably silky stroke. Brook Lopez is a force to be reckoned with at both ends of the floor.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Hachimura, he's checked in for 8. And Vanderbilt subbed in for Marcus Smart. And both free throws good for Lopez.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And here is James. He's feeling it. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Dunn. Leonard with no one around. No good from outside. Pass to Hachimura. LeBron James on the wing. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Right side, Collins. Leonard, the pass to Dunn. Shot clock at 6. And there's Collins on the assist from Dunn. Collins has got 14 points.
Well, you look at how Dunn slices apart the defense with his passing. Phenomenal in the pick and roll.
Reeves outside. Pass to James. Hachimura with a screen on Leonard. It's LeBron with the drive. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
And let's check out stats for James. Coming off a terrific season. And he ranked in the top 15 in points per game. One of the league's premier offensive threats.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists. Just does a great job of getting everyone involved. Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Luke Kennard comes in for LeBron. And Jake LaRavia subbed in for Austin Reeves. And the Clippers with a change here too. Mathurin's checked in. Now here's Collins. He's got 14. Leonard draws the double.
This is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Get loud, Lakers.
And the Clippers making a change here. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. 4th, the Clippers.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Lakers trail by 3. Doncic looking it over. Pass to Kunad. Trying to find Hachimura. Gets it to him. Back to Kunad. Clock at 6. Hachimura with a screen on dime. Kunad for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight. Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but you do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball. Yeah, hard to discourage Hachimura out of his rhythm right there. I mean, he is powerfully put together.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Rui Hachimura. 1 shot.
A native of Japan, Hachimura continues to demonstrate why he was a lottery pick in 2019.
Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Mathurin. It's hauled in by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now, here's Kunad. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Doncic against Dunn. Outside Mathurin. Puts up a 3. Lakers with the rebound. Doncic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now, Laravia. Still yet to score. Pass to Kunad. Hayes dishes to Doncic. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Clippers trail by 3. They could use a bucket. Hachimura grabs the miss. Here's Laravia. Doncic with it. Kunad, the pass to Hayes. Back to Kunad. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Hachimura, no good. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers. Dunn against Doncic. Dunn, the bounce pass. Batum, good.
Boy, that's big-time concentration from Batum. Able to battle his way through contact and still get the finish.
Pass to Kunad. Back to Doncic. Here's the screen. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's Miller on the wing. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Now here is Hachimura. They lead by 1. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Laravia missing. The Clippers shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Dunn, an easy 2 points on the layup. Dunn's got his second basket of the night.
That is just grown man, big boy work from Dunn inside. Incredible athleticism really aids him in getting these types of shots.
To the paint, and Hayes throws it down. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
The Clippers shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Pass to Mathurin. The 11-footer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 6 assists in the game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Doncic outside. Lets the 3 fly. He can't hit that time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Clippers lead by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Benedict Mathurin is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Chris Dunn. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Here's Leonard after Luka Doncic's bucket. Outside Leonard. Back to Mathurin. Shoots over James. A rebound by the Lakers. Doncic outside. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jones with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. Jones, the pass to Mathurin. Dunn outside. Down low. Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Putting that stanchion to the test, the big fella. Banging it down.
LeBron outside. Back to Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Dunn outside. LeBron against Leonard. An exciting young guard, Benedict Mathurin. Clark, what's something you like about him?
Well, I got a lot of things I like about him. His smooth approach to offensive production. He can score it. He's got a nice handle. He can get to the rim. He gets to the foul line a ton. I mean, he's got a fearlessness about him and a confidence about him that seems to point to him being a star in the not-too-distant future.
The first one falls.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Hachimura. John Collins, he's checked in for the Clippers. Leonard hits them both.
Boy, you really got to appreciate Kawhi's presence and the impact it has on the court. I mean, he's a guy who is feared on both ends of the floor, and that gives his team a lot of confidence.
And a wide-open look for James. Bangs home the trifecta. James has got the game tied up here for the Lakers. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Clippers. Leonard on the wing. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Reeves. LeBron sets the screen for Reeves. Back to Doncic. Ayton in the high post. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist in the game. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Leonard finds Lopez. Stolen by Smart. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Count it. And it's a 4-point Laker lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
The Lakers with the ball. Clippers able to drain the 3. 3-on-3. Outside Leonard. Inside. Kicks it out to Collins. 6 to shoot. Lopez, a screen on Smart. Mathurin for 3. Reeves with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in Norman.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. Maybe a step out of his range.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
Here's Lopez. Following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Bounce pass, Mathurin. Pass to Leonard. Plenty of space. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Leonard's got 9 points here in the second half. Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Smart. Off target from outside.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Mathurin against Doncic. Right side, Mathurin. Jones with the screen on Doncic. That's a 2 for Mathurin. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. To the middle. It's tipped. Leonard with the steal. To take the lead. And there's the bucket as Jones finishes it off.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Outside, Smart. On the wing, James. Doncic outside. Over Mathurin. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
Pass to Lopez. Here's Jones. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Mathurin passes to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. Oh, that's offensive interference. The Lakers trail. Now here's LeBron. Ayton sets the pick for James. Misses the 3. Doncic against Mathurin. Lopez outside. Outside, Jones. Pass to Leonard. Over Reeves. Leonard, no luck.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Doncic kicks to Smart. James against Leonard. They need this one. James, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And it's Mathurin missing. The Lakers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Doncic. Reeves outside. To the inside. Here's Ayton. And he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
And look at Ayton get up there. I enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
And the Clippers making a change here. Dunn's checked in.
At the line for 1, DeAndre Ayton.
Free throw no good for Ayton. Wow, Clark, has Austin Reeves been good? Especially after signing that 4-year, $54 million deal back in 2023.
Yeah, I tell you what, it might be the best value contract in the league. I mean, Reeves just continues to improve each season. He's got a very efficient and effective game, and he's also shown the ability to be much in the clutch at times. Well, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
Pass to Lopez. Back to Dunn. Collins, a screen on Doncic. Dunn finds Collins. Here's James. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Defender gets caught in a bad position there. LeBron, so powerful enough to convert through contact.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, LeBron James. Shooting one.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Outside Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Leonard forces it through inside.
Monster points from Leonard right there. I tell you what, Kawhi's hit a few big ones in his career.
Reeves outside. James sets the screen for Reeves. Pulls the trigger. Oh, what a finish.
There is no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Lays it in off the window.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Austin Reeves. Rebounded by Collins. The Clippers leading. Up top, Leonard. He's defended by Reeves. Fires the three. Cleared away by Ayton. Lakers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. James outside. There's 1:59 left to play here in the fourth. James absorbing hits on the clock.
And James has made so many big shots throughout his career. This is nothing new.
Smart against Leonard. Jones outside. It's off target. The Lakers shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Leonard with the steal. Here's Collins.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
Second team. Shooting for John Collins. At the line for two.
First free throw is good, and that ties the game up.
And what I appreciate about Collins is he plays his role well and an efficient player because of it.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura is checked in. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Doncic. Luka making it look so easy and smooth.
That's why you give him the rock. Doncic deserves the ball because he can deliver in the clutch.
Here's Lopez. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
When you have a reliable big man like Lopez who can get you buckets like that, it's really such an asset for a team.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time.
Here on your Lakers Hype Squad. Let me hear you right now.
Let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
All right, Allie, thank you. Doncic against Dunn. Aiton a screen on Dunn. Down he goes for three.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Now here's Leonard. Jones knocks down the three.
And the cold-blooded triple to calm this crowd down after what looked like a huge three at the other end.
Yeah, he told them simply, pump the brakes now, pump the brakes. We're not going anywhere. What a ball game.
Here's Reeves.
Austin Reeves showing no fear down the stretch.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Leonard fires, and he does not hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now Smart. The long shot, no good. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Everyone is watching. Let's go. Let's hear it for you.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page.
and Jordan King.
Touch it, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. The fourth team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Luka taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
No good from 3. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Fourth personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for 2, Luka Doncic.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Outside Leonard. And down goes the 3.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
At the line for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Now we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
LeBron, you overcame a shaky start in this one. Describe the gritty effort to get the win.
You know, we weren't making shots to start the game in the first quarter, but we continued to just grind and grind and grind. And that's what was able to keep us, in the game, even throughout the whole first half, not only the first quarter.
It's not always perfect, but you made it happen. Enjoy the win.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.